The meaning of Aset and Asar's names mirror the structure of royalty in Kemet. If political power was generated through the female line, then the kings only worked on behalf of the true royalty, the queens. Asar and Aset can be assumed to be titles given to a revered king and queen whose birth names were lost due to their descendants only using the titles Asar and Aset to describe them. This interpretation supports Plutarch's story of Asar's reign and Asar's eventual death and resurrection, Plutarch, 2009. He writes that Asar traveled Kemet teaching people law, agriculture, spirituality, and morality. Afterwards, he spread his knowledge to the people of the world. He did not convince them by force of arms, but by the strength of his reasons. Aset maintained the throne in his absence. Sutek, Asar and Aset's brother, wanted to usurp the throne because he was jealous of Asar. However, he could not because Aset, who was in control, was vigilant in government and alert. In Plutarch's time, the story of the teacher and beloved king and the just and intelligent queen was 2,500 years old and known widely by the people of Kemet. It had been passed down orally and through literature. When Asar returned to Kemet, Sutek and 72 co-conspirators plotted to capture the throne. In conjunction with their plans, Sutek hosted a feast for Asar's return and as part of the festivities displayed a beautiful ornamental chest. Sutek declared that anyone who could fit the chest would be its owner. However, Sutek had the chest built to the exact measurements of Asar, so that only Asar would fit the chest. When Asar lay in it, Sutek and his co-conspirators closed the chest, nailed it shut, sealed it with lead, and threw it into the Nile. The chest floated north, beached in Gubla, and quickly grew into a tree. The tree grew famous in the land because of its unusually fast growth and pleasant fragrance. Upon hearing about the tree, the king of Gubla ordered it made into a pillar for his palace. Aset, knowing that her husband was dead before being told, in grief, went searching for his body. She searched Kemet, but to no avail. She asked if anyone had seen the chest, and a few children told her that they saw a chest float past them into the great green sea, Mediterranean. Aset traveled to Gubla and explained the situation to the queen. The queen gave Aset the pillar, and with her magic, Aset removed the coffin of Asar, left the pillar intact, and returned to Kemet. Aset made proper burial rites for Asar so that he could begin his journey to the afterlife/intangible realm. However, while hunting, Sutek found the coffin, opened it, tore Asar's body into 14 pieces, and scattered the pieces throughout Kemet. Aset, with her sister Nebket, wife of Sutek, searched for and recovered the parts of Asar. They did not find his penis, which an Oxyrhynchus fish had eaten, so Aset fashioned a new one out of gold. She reconstructed his body and revived him. She embraced him and received his seed. He then left Earth to rule as king in the Neterkartet. Aset fled to the delta region of Kemet to give birth to Heru and protect him from Sutek, who was now the king. As Heru grew into adulthood, Asar, from the Neterkartet, taught him how to be a great and wise warrior. When he was ready, Heru made an army to defeat Sutek. Sutek and Heru fought many battles, but Heru eventually defeated Sutek and took his rightful place as king.